Welcome to the Sunday morning simulcast by Rom Wills. And I'm your host, Rom Wills. Remove negative people from your life. Hey, look, you know what? I had a recent incident on one of my social medias, right? Somebody who I barely knew had a sarcastic comment. It was on like my Facebook account, right? I removed the comment, but apparently they blocked themselves. So, because I was about to block them. I got zero tolerance for people bringing negative energy in my life, especially if I don't know them. I got zero tolerance. Now, if they somebody I know, I might, I'll tolerate it, but I'll try to move them in another direction. Now, if you have a situation where, you don't have to tolerate it, don't. And if you have a situation where you might try to ease them in another direction and they're not trying to go, limit your interactions. The only negative people, quite frankly, that should be in your life that you should have to tolerate is maybe parents or close relatives. And even then, as a parent, close relative, whatever it is, you have to have that conversation with them and see what's up that they bring in the negative energy. But other than somebody real close than that, limit it. Because I'm going to tell you what. The people we have around us have an effect on us. Now, it's been said by many speakers. I'm honestly not sure where this originated from. But they'll say you can, the person will make the average amount of money of their 5 closest friends. Now, I'm not sure where that came from, but really people only go as far as the people around them. So if you have a bunch of negative people around you, you're not going to get far. It's going to affect you. It's really the company you keep. I've actually done a podcast on the company you keep before, and I was just thinking about this. Whenever, on my different social medias or just in life, as soon as I come across some negativity, I'm like, even on a professional basis, I try to limit it because that energy affects you. Because you understand no matter how positive you are, someone negative will try to bring you down to their level. They will find stuff. You could be talking about all the positive things going on. Trust me, that's that one person that will find something negative going on. They'll be like, but, and you're just like, dude. And they'll try to tell you, you could tell them everything going on, but they'll say, well, no, this is going to happen to you. This is going to happen to you. It's like, no. That's happened to you, but it might not happen to me. If you really, I'm going to tell you what. You'll find a lot of people who on their path to success might have only a few friends, maybe many associates. I have a lot of associates, but I got very few people I look at them and say the word friend. And many people need to be that way. Many people that I let into my inner circle like that. I mean, a few people I let into my inner circle rather. Because you have some people, they just spread it. See, haven't you noticed with negative folks, they like to spread their misery? They can't just keep it contained. It wouldn't be so bad if they kept it contained, but they want to make sure everybody know about it. And they'll even go in your space. They'll even dislike you for being happy because they're not happy. And you're just like, no. Remove them. Don't tolerate them on social media. If you have to work with them, if you have to go as far to let them know, look, we just here to work, don't want to interact with you, so be it. Or just limit it. Limit it as best as possible. It can be tough on a job, but especially in your personal life, especially on social media, anywhere, at your churches, at your temples, synagogues, wherever, limit it. Because that'll drag you down. Because if, for example, just the power of who you have around you. If you have someone who's in the hospital, they're sick. It's been shown if they get visitors, they get some people, bring them flowers, showing just some positive love, they feel better. But if they don't feel as good. So that energy around you is very powerful. It's very significant. And people got to limit that negativity as much as possible. Now, usually on these podcasts, these Sunday morning simulcasts, I'm bringing, it's all about success in life, mainly inspirational success in life. Look, the thing about success brings a level of happiness, because if you're doing what you feel that is your life mission, you're going to be happy, even beyond the money. The money part is actually like a small part of actual success. So, it's an overall being, an overall happiness, state of happiness. You're not going to get there if you got some negative folks around you. You're not, I'm just going to be honest, you're not going to get there. You're going to feel down. I'm going to tell you how deep that is. Even if they're not really saying anything, just being around them can bring you down. You ever be around some people, they just so negative, they can just sit there and it's bringing your energy down? Think about it. You have to limit it. Like I say, if it's a relative or something, well, hey, maybe you can talk with them. But if they just total strangers, because those are the worst. If they just total strangers, you just sit back and just be like, I don't need you in my life. I don't need you. I'm going to cut you off. Because like I said, on social media or something like that, that's the origin of trolls. They just going to come at you. So you gotta shut all of that down. You got to shut all that down, because I would say this, especially for the person on the path to success, to really seek out other similar-minded people to be around. And it might be tough. And it's tough. I think sometimes people, they'll just gravitate to somebody without thinking about it. But find those people doing well. Find that person, if you're at a gym or something, find that person is always smiling while they're working out and friendly, and just be like, hey, how you doing and stuff. Interact with those store clerks when you're in different stores. Interact with the clerks who tend to have a smile on their face. That's actually something I'll do. Sometimes somebody have an empty line, but they just got a bad energy. I'm like, I'll go over here. It's got to be constant. It's because it's tough. Because one of the things in becoming successful in life, you got to keep that mindset, because you got to keep going. You got to have a feel good, because you're going to have some setbacks. That's a normal thing. But it's having that feel good mentality, that positive outlook that gets you over the humps. Like when you have something small happen or even major, it's like, oh no, well, I'm gonna work my way through this. So you gotta do it that way. But you can't have somebody in your ear saying, oh, you're going to fail. Oh, I knew this was going to happen. I remember a while ago, a few months ago, something happened with my son, and he said, oh, always have bad luck. And I had to correct him. I was like, you don't have bad luck. This thing just didn't work out, but you got very good luck. Shit, I don't see you missing any meals, dude. Shit, you got a father who mother and a father who, bent over backwards for him. I'm like, where's the bad luck? So I'm just like, no, I had to kill that in him. Now, I don't know that much about how many people around him to get that idea, because they even checked him on that idea. I was just like, nah. no. Ain't no bad luck. Yeah, because I'm that type. Shoot. Had my neck buried up to my neck in sand, and my first thought would be like, I did need a break now. Get some rest, be taking a nap and whatnot. You know what? Speaking of which, you know what? This is a little bit of a tangent, but just that whole keep the negativity out. I remember this. It was this old film. I can't think of the name of the film at this point, but it had Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder. They were in prison. I think it was Breaking Bad. I think that was, whatever the case. Right? It was a scene where Gene Wilder was put in like this sweat box, in solitary. My man came out. It was like, man, that was a great song. He was happy. And I learned something from that, man. You get even you always gotta turn, even in your personal life, just some negative thing and look at for the silver lining. That's something I learned from my grandmother. Always look at the silver lining for something. There's always one. It was like, oh yeah, this happened, but because this happened, it opened the door for me to go here. Because usually if a door closed or something, I'm like, is that that Christian saying, God opens when one door closes, God opens another one. So, I'm staying positive like that. But keep people around you. Keep them at a distance. Have that force field up. If they're gonna bring some negativity, keep them away. So anyway, right? That's it for today. Keep rising and transforming. Peace and blessings.